Well, hello, welcome to another episode of Eating Global. Today we're going to do a little bit of a taste test on a limited time offer ice cream at the Graders. So Graders is a Cincinnati, Dayton thing. So if you're not from here, it might be pretty tough to get it. But if you're coming into the Dayton area or Cincinnati area, please do yourself a favor and get some Graders ice cream. It is some of the best ice cream in the country and world. I have eaten ice cream around the world, and it's something else. Well, anyway, today the Graders has a limited time offer, which I am a sucker for the limited time offer. If you say I have a limited time offer food item, yeah, I'm going to try it. You know, this channel is all about trying unique and interesting foods, and so of course LTOs, corporate LTOs, are going to be right up our alley. So this particular ice cream is called the Bourbon Ball, which is a collab between the new Riff Distillery in Kentucky, Bourbon Distillery, and Graders. Of course, Graders does this every once in a while. They just did a Skyline collab not too long ago, which I did not get to try, and I was very disappointed in that. But anyway, so we're not going to let this one escape and not try it. So anyway, let's see what we've got. Here's their poster for it. Contains less than 5% of alcohol, so that's like vanilla in a cookie. New Riff. So it looks like it's kind of made in honor of the Kentucky Derby. So that's pretty cool. Whiskey glazed pecans. How special. I have acquired the Bourbon Ball ice cream. And I can tell you, I got a sample of it, and oh my goodness, is it something. Now, I've had boozy ice creams and stuff before, and like alcohol infused ice creams and whatnot, but this does not have alcohol in it technically. Technically, it does have the new Riff bourbon in it, but it doesn't have alcohol content in it, so it is a family-friendly ice cream. So the whole family can enjoy this. But anyway, it's also got pecans. I think they said they're like a toffee pecan, and of course the famous Graders, the chocolate chunks, and then the bourbon-infused ice cream, which is so exciting. Now, if you don't know much about Graders, what they do is, right behind me here is an example of their French pot process. French pot is a way of making ice cream. And basically what happens is this drum here is, you got salt water, cold salt water on the outside here with ice in it, and then the cream goes in here, and this whole thing spins very quickly, and then the ice cream kind of by centrifugal force collects on and freezes on the outside of this wall here, and then they scrape it off, and that's how of course the motor is up here and whatnot. So that's how the ice cream is made. Now what happens with that is it makes a very dense, rich ice cream. Doesn't have a whole lot of air in it like other ice creams. Of course, it's also got egg in it, so it makes it just a very decadent experience. It's very dense. There's no fluff to it at all. It is the real deal. It's heavy. Just good stuff. So anyway, sitting in front of the French pot here. All right, so here we go. Okay, so here we go. So the deal is, there is still a heck of a lot of bourbon flavor in there without it being that alcohol component like you have in a lot of alcohol ice creams. So it's all the vanilla, the spice, taste, and whatnot. So that really comes through in the ice cream, which is amazing. It's impressive. Crunchy pecans. The big chunks of chocolate. I mean, it's all perfect, but I will tell you, what's really the most spectacular component is that bourbon. I was a little bit skeptical if the bourbon was going to come through, but it does. It comes through in a big way, and it is the primary flavor here. It's the vanilla, the spice, the warmth of. I mean, I don't know how they're doing it, but it is special. Now, like I said, Graders was started. It was in 1870 in Cincinnati, but they've proliferated through the region. And happily so too. I mean, it is spectacular. Now they have some other stuff. Their raspberry chocolate chip ice cream is unbelievable. Everything they have. Their turtle sundae is amazing. I'm just looking at their menu here. I'm like, yeah, I'll take everything. So great malts as well. All the great sundaes, all the great stuff. And they do these corporate LTOs, and I'm all over that. I love that idea. I will be back for every LTO I can find. Now, this is going to be this spring in Meijer, Walmart, and Dorothy Lane Markets, and maybe something else. I'll post that up there as to where they're going to be, but you can also buy that in stores in the little quart containers or whatever those are. But again, I missed the Skyline collab, and you don't want to do that. I have deep regret for missing the Skyline, and I don't know if it'll ever be back, but I can imagine it was delicious. Some people say it was, and so anyway, don't miss your opportunity. It'll only be around for a couple weeks, so get out there and get your Bourbon Ball ice cream. It's in scoop shops right now. Today is April 18th, and it'll only be around for a couple more weeks. Should be in stores in a week or so. Anyway, thanks for joining us on this episode of Eating Global. And like I always say, if you want to subscribe, if you want to like it, do it. If you don't, just don't like it. But I hope you enjoy. If you don't enjoy ice cream, I would suggest therapy. But anyway, we'll see you somewhere around the world on Eating Global.